Head northeast toward Sunset Drive. Head northeast toward Sunset Drive.
Huh? Alright, how long can I go talking to the phone and not know that the fucking stream is off? Like so many of you have said, which is a great observation and deduction, old man, no, you were there first, and they're waiting, and no signal. Oh, there it is. On the border. That place is fucking awesome. That place is fucking awesome. I actually
head northeast toward Sunset Drive.
I actually like On the Border quite a bit. Quite a bit.
Take the next right onto Bear Valley Parkway.
Well, the sign right there says Via Rancho Parkway. That's a great colored vehicle.
In a quarter mile, use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto the I-15 North ramp.
They got bullhorns on the front of their fucking on their hood. That's great. Oh, they're fucking massive too. What is that, a Cadillac? Yep. DeVille? Come on, fucker. That's the color I like. Oh, that's fucking great. Fucking bullhorns. Oh, shit.
Slowdowns on I-5 North are causing a delay. You can avoid them by going via I-15 North, which saves 9 minutes. If you prefer to stay on the current route, tap no thanks. Use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto the I-15 North ramp.
Well, that's too late for that. I don't know what the fuck happened to the phone. It was... Oh, I guess nothing. I might be able to scooch over there. Let's put it in gear. We're on 1. Come on, get going. Come on! Fuck! Fucking retard, man. What a fucking idiot.
In 1,000 feet, merge onto I-15 North.
Oh, God. I was like, is that me? No. They sat at the fucking light, let the person go in front of them, and probably had a 100-foot gap before they went again. Before they followed in. It was a left turn. I fucking hate... If you do this... Oh, my God. In areas of high congestion, like San Diego County, you're not going to let me... Okay, here's how you handle that. Signal's been on for 5 seconds. You know it's on. I know it's on. I know they see it's on. No, you don't want to let me over? All right, no problem. Here, I'll get over. If you're at a left turn lane, anywhere, and you're in a highly congested area, I like when people do this to me, and I do this as well. It's a good idea to stay right on the bumper of the person in front of you so more people can get through the light. Some lights are fast as fuck. And then this person is just chilling out, hanging way back. I could have gotten over, but it would have been a little bit of a cutoff. But I should have. I should have just done it. I should have just assumed they're going to be complete fucking morons and not have the slightest clue what they're doing and just gotten over. It's almost like so many people do not want you to respect them. It's like they just don't want you to. It's like they want you to only respect them. I don't know, man. I don't know. Who knows what? I just, like, really? Well, I'm not seeing a ton of information popping up, which is a good thing. At 94%, so it's charging, even though the screen is on me. So that's a good thing. I'm wondering why I struggle to have a decent stream now from my room with unlimited. It was never a problem before. And I'm getting up. Newegg. I bought my land from Newegg, and okay, I got a land for the new rig. The new rig has. It doesn't have any Wi-Fi. I made sure not to purchase anything with the new rig. I could get one of those screw-on antennas on the back. It's got the 2 ports for that, but I was like, I don't need to. I don't want to do Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi and gaming, I've already learned myself in the fucking 3 months that I've been really interested in it, that Wi-Fi and gaming, it's not, you don't want to game with Wi-Fi. Just in case, because you never know what can happen. Your refrigerator can start going haywire, boom, it interrupts or fucks up the signal. Something can happen. So I ordered the land from Newegg. It arrived in San Diego County 2 days ago. Today's Friday.
In 2 miles, take exit 32 for California 78 West. Today's
Friday, Thursday. It was here Wednesday in San Diego County. I'm actually going to be going right by the city where it was shipped to. Well, it arrived there in San Diego County 2 days ago. On Wednesday morning, it arrived in San Diego County at 9 a.m. Here we are Friday. I think it was UPS too. Like, really? I don't know. So anyway, even with the LAN, my internet is still so shitty for upload stuff, and the speeds are just always all over the place and very low. However, the clubhouse to the place where I live, the owners there of the entire property I live on, have 2 internet lines coming into the clubhouse. 2 different services that they're paying for per month. Upgraded lines. Not 5 megabytes up and like, is it 100 down, I think? Or I can't remember now. Or 50 down? But in the first 2 rows where I live, those people also have upgraded internet. I don't know. I don't know what the... And we've submitted several tickets. We need a bonded pair, which I don't know what the fuck that means. And we're about 1,500 feet away. So, and there's a ton of new people moving in. And we're seeing a lot of people a lot younger than me that are, yeah, this area sucks ass. 5 North merging, or 15 North merging with 78 West, or 78 West. East is like back roads in the mountains. It's fucked. And they've done a lot of work here. The freeway is fucking, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 lanes right now. If you count one that's kind of a merge and kind of an exit lane. This area is complete ghetto too. It used to be really pretty decent. Escondido used to be pretty nice, but it's fucking shit now.
In a quarter mile, take exit 32 for California 78 West.
Yep, that's where I am lined up right now. It's funny, the arrows here, the sign stays there, but the lanes go around it. So you gotta get over even more.
Take exit 32, then keep left at the fork.
And there's looks like tow lights up here. So there's probably a collision. Oh, I put a 2-hour narration, didn't I? I should, damn it. Yeah, there's something. Yeah, there is probably a collision. There's let's see, highway patrol. Van.
Keep left at the fork.
And a tow truck. Highway patrol, van, business vehicle, and a post.
Continue on California 78 West for 16 miles.
I'm guessing it was a rear ending or something. Hopefully you guys had a good breakfast today. Whoever's in here. I had some campground charcoal baked fucking incredible sliced potatoes. See, my bestie cooks her fucking ass off, and she went camping with her brother up in Big Bear. And apparently the lake is just fried now. It's almost gone. But the way she cuts her veggies, man, it looks like you put it through a slicer. I mean, it's ridiculous. She dices her onions, does a great fucking job. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. It looks like they were machine like factory cut. And these potatoes are so fucking good. Oh, oh my God, beautiful fucking potatoes. The consistency, the flavor, the smell, fuck, man. So she brought some home, and that's what I had for breakfast this morning, some sliced potatoes. Probably 2-3 ounces, something like that. Two bikes just went by. They did the lane splitting, lane sharing. I remember when I was younger, it was like I could never see myself on a cruiser. And then as I got older, I was like, all right, I want to crotch rocket at some point in my life. I want to crotch rocket in a cruiser. And then I got even older, and I'm like, I don't want to do anything on motorcycles at all anymore. Fuck that noise. They're just too difficult to see. And being a motorcycle rider myself, I know that. Having been a motorcycle rider myself. Because they're just hard to see. They're small. They usually don't make noise until they're next to you, unless they're a really loud hog. And those are just fucking obnoxious as fuck. I can't stand those things. Funny, I used to work at a factory where we forged an iron forging company that we could literally assemble. I think it was 80% of a Harley Davidson. And we got a discount too if we wanted one. I never wanted one, so let's see. If I get a call while I'm on here, I'm probably going to kill the stream. To take the call, probably. Which means my ride up there will be even longer. If I do, then I'm likely not going to get back on until I get up there. I'm just trying to... I've never really driven a long drive and streamed before, so... We'll see. This is going to wipe me out for the weekend, probably for Monday and Tuesday. Probably. We'll see. Because of how taxing it is now at this point in my life, on my body. That is what it is, you know? It's like, let me skip that. I want to talk about something else that happened recently. So probably... Two weeks ago, I was talking to my best friend from Illinois. Dude I grew up with. And he was telling me, he sounded awful. And I asked him about it. I'm like, dude, you sound like fucking shit, man. He was hacking up along, and his you know, he sounded all there. He sounded all plugged up and shit. And a week ago, I was like, well, I'm glad to hear you hear you're feeling. Poor connection, really. So I said, man, you sound pretty awful. He's like, I mean, I'm glad to hear you're feeling better. I mean, it sounds like you're feeling better. You sound better. He's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I was like, well, you know, a few days ago or whatever it was when we talked, you said you were getting sick and feeling like fucking shit. And you were hacking up a lung and shit. And he goes, fucking what? Like, you don't remember? And he goes, Tom, you must have been talking about someone else. You must have been talking to someone else, man. And I was like, no, it was you. That was you. And he goes, I have been feeling fine. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, dude. I'm feeling great. I was like, what? So I had this conversation with him that I remember vividly, very clearly, where he was sick as fuck. Recollect in an isolated area here either. I'm in a very, very well-known, populated area. I'm right outside Oceanside, San Diego. 73. There we go. Set the cruise on, and I'll probably have to hit the brake in about a half a mile. Yeah, the MPG fell down again. We're at 28.5. Yeah, I'm literally on the busiest roadway to get from eastern North County to the beaches. And my signal was dropping. That's pretty unlikely. So, when I went to get this, my new, when I went to get this ride that I'm in now, this new ride for me. Or here, let me tell you this first of all. The nicest vehicle I've ever owned in my life was 22 years old. I just got rid of it. When I got it, it had 135,000 miles on it, which is low. It was a Nissan Maxima. This one has 35,000. 100,000 less. This is 2 years old, 11 times newer than that one was. This is now the best vehicle I've ever owned. But initially I wanted like a New York Giants helmet blue. And something recently I've been seeing, there's this color, it's like a red wine, and I don't drink wine. It's a really rich red, like almost maroon, I guess. And man, I love that color for some reason. Overall, my favorite color is pink. It's funny how there's still this at 50 years old, I still see this stigma of pink. There's no way I could wear that. That's gay as fuck. It's just dye. Mixed dyes, just coloring. I don't own anything pink either. I would like the color pink. Already this drive has been harder. Probably because this fucking losing the signal is pissing me the fuck off. Vista, so it's Escondido, San Marcos, Vista, Oceanside. That's it. Those are all the little towns up here that 78 goes through. Up here, up here, and I'm actually going another 2 hours north from here. So 90 looks like we're 99%. Charged. That's good. Caravan. I used to have a Calvin sticker on my other car. You know, the Calvin character pissing on something. But I would change what he was pissing on. I had Velcro on the window. And I would put my little baseball cards with different pictures, baseball card sleeves with different pictures that of stuff I printed out that I had to put in the baseball card sleeve to protect it, just from so I could remove it. I would put Velcro on the back of the baseball card sleeve and then stick that beneath the Calvin sticker, which had Velcro beneath it. And I would do that because I had stuff stuck on my car before that someone didn't like, so they started defacing the car. Well, ever since I had a Calvin sticker with things beneath it that I could take off, I would park, boom, take it off, throw it in my car, and then once I got back in the car, put it on again. Car never got defaced like that. Very political statements. Poor connection. Take a guess, which side you think I was promoting? And my shit got defaced. Pretty simple to guess. He died recently. Miracosta College. It's a community college, I believe. Ocean Slime City Limit. Lit that shit up, dawg. Nice ride behind me, caddy. Yeah, when am I going to be able to have, what are they going to make? It's not going to matter. I intend to do most of my streaming while gaming. Secondly, I don't want to run 2 monitors. I don't. So many people are actually, they were saying you need 2 PCs to do it. I'm like, why? You can see what's on my screen. See what's on my screen when I have using a webcam, which I have gotten as well in the last few months. Then you can see what's on my screen. Why do I need another monitor? And that's to watch it myself. It's like, well, things are changing now, and
in 2 miles, use the right 2 lanes to take exit 1B for I-5 North toward Los Angeles.
If you got heavy moderation, then you can always do that. You don't really need to watch it yourself. And unfortunately, you know, people told me when I first started streaming, you're going to need mods, and I'm like, I don't need them. And I don't. I still don't need them, but I just don't want to deal with it. Just the loser mentality that's out there. All those people out there that they're not watching yet. Once I change the title and I'm up there, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how many come along. That's weird. I don't know how 400 people were in the fucking chat when I saw Ice. It's like, I don't know. Just Ice's house, I guess. I don't know. I mean, how do people spread the word? I know people must know that I'm streaming right now.
In half a mile, use the right 2 lanes to take exit 1B for I-5 North toward Los Angeles.
Kidding, I didn't cut anybody off. So I know there's people that know I'm going there now.
Use the right 2 lanes to take exit 1B.
Brake lights. All right, 5 north. What are we, 2 hours out now? 2.5 hours out? Tell me, bitch, how many miles? How many miles are we looking at? Come on. Junction 76 East is 1.75 miles. Almost 2. Maybe I should just get out there and start calling Scuff Mickey Mouse. When we hit some stuff, let me see here. Looks like there's we're a couple people in the chat anyway. When we hit some stop traffic, I'll check the chat. Does anybody know where Scuffed Mickey Mouse is? Any fans of his in here? I usually get fans of that faggot a lot. Yeah, guys. TCD, home. TCD curb. That's right, dog. I'm in the prison. Shit. That's right, home. Not seeing many brake lights, and we're doing less than 60. I don't see any. Okay, now I do. I think people are just expecting it. Well, she didn't tell me how many miles. Not that I heard of. 1 mile from Camp Pendleton. I was stationed there. I joined the Marine Corps to travel and learn communications. I wanted to be on the radio. Funny, I never have been in any capacity. Well, I mean, other than being a caller. I won a competition once. Won some hockey playoff tickets. Got to see the Blackhawks beat the Avalanche in overtime. Krivo Krasov got the game-winning goal. It was at the United Center. I'd only been to the Chicago Stadium, I think, twice in my life. And but my whole life, people have been telling me I've got a voice for the radio, and I'm like, I don't hear it. I don't hear it at all. Like, minimally, significantly minimally, if anything. But, I don't know, weird how people, that's how people hear me. I forgot my point. Oh well. It's the one thing that sucks about people not talking back. Yeah, we'll see when I get to some stoplights. I'll see if anybody's been donating, because I've heard nothing. And I know that the link might be fucked up. Might be. But I checked stuff out yesterday, and I at least get the alerts here. But the message might not show up here, which wouldn't make sense to me. When I was coming back from LA last time, I thought it was a bug hit the far right bottom part of my windshield. Just a giant fucking hefty chunk of bird shit. Like, what the really? So it was pretty hard to clean off. And Adam Carolla makes a good point about bird shit. Oh shit, I'm going a little slow. Okay, I don't want to go 75. I'm going to go 73. That's better. I'm wondering why people are whizzing past me. Like, what the fuck? So Adam Carolla says you can clearly tell that birds are intentionally shitting on humans and human stuff. People are like, why? Why would you think that? Well, go to a park, drive down, there's the ocean. There's a giant fucking view of the Pacific. I didn't notice that at all last time I came up here. The power plants are gone. There's 2 big balls left. I remember they were like 2 big tits. I didn't know they tore it down as well. And everybody's electric bills have been going through the fucking roof ever since. People just don't get it. All the corruption in this country, man. Greatest country in the world. So anyway, Adam Carolla's like, walk around. How much bird shit do you see on sidewalks? Not much. Really. For as much as you see bird shit in other places, there's actually not too much. How much bird shit do you see on top of houses? Whenever you're up in a house, not much. But picnic tables, all over. Your car, all over. You ever been hit by bird shit? I have. People get hit by bird shit. Why are birds shitting where people are? That's Adam Carolla's take. Now that I think about it a little bit further, it makes sense. People eat fries, they leave them alone. Bird sometimes swoops down to grab some fries. Birds are shitting wherever humans congregate because birds are getting their feed from there. So they're tending to hang out there. It's like a bird in a cage. They just shit right there. So they hang out wherever they shit wherever they hang out. Makes sense to me. I really wish I could read the chat. I don't know, I'm debating killing this thing. Debating. Just so I can listen to some music without having to do the copyright takedown, which is stupid as fuck. And I guess with Nightbot, you can program songs list. Well, it's like, okay. I guess you can do what some people do and just delete every single stream. I mean, I do that a lot, but not every single one. That looks like 2 fighter helicopters floating, just hovering right over the... That's kind of creepy, actually. It is 2 fighter helicopters. Okay, they're moving a little bit. Taking their time. That's pretty badass looking. That's pretty cool. You can barely hear them. Wow. The MPG has jumped up to 31.8. Cruise control on at 73 and I haven't had to touch the brakes. That helps. I want to, one of these nights, probably late at night, I'm going to get on, I want to try to find the flattest road I can from where I am and drive it for an hour with the cruise control set at 73 and see what my true highway MPG is in that hour. But the roads aren't fucking flat. It's like if I want to get a flat road for an hour long, I'd probably have to drive up to Temecula or some shit. I don't know though, because Temecula is pretty much nothing but desert and mountains too, so. There's one really bad feature about this car that I think, but there's so many cool ones, man. You wouldn't believe the shit that I could put in this thing to move. The headrests in the back, there's 3 of them. 3 people can literally sit across the back in this tiny 4-cylinder car. And they block the rear window like a motherfucker. They completely impede your view of through the rear view mirror. Fuck, I'm tired as fuck right now. More bros. Custom plate vehicle coming up to the left of me. I remember growing up in Illinois, custom plates were very few and far between. More bros, what does that mean? But it's probably a mafia thing. Here in Cali, everybody's got a custom plate. I used to have one. It was badass too. It was all caps. CDUKSHN. See if you can figure out what it means. Remember, I used to be a pretty decent looking guy too. I know, it's like better than this. Wow. How do you pull that off? Come on. I'm in the number 2 lane for a reason there. Let's go. Little more. Come on. Little more. Oh, fuck. Okay, Well, it used to be the number one lane is for passing. It's not a fast lane, it's for passing. That's why the signs always say slower vehicles use right lanes. So the number one lane, the far left lane, is not a fast lane, it's a passing lane for safety. Because people aren't merging onto that lane in most places. Some places they do. In most places it's just a couple of spots that they do it along the highway. In most places. But there we go. The number 2 lane is supposed to be the safest. Back then, stats showed that number 2 lane was the safest. Number 3 lane was the least ticketed lane. Which is odd because you would think that would be kind of a merge lane to get into the number 2 or number 1 lane if, you know, you're coming up into some slow traffic. And red vehicles are noticed way more and ticketed way more than any other color. That's still the case. Dodge Charger. Pretty nuts ride right there. But I wonder. A lift sticker on them in the back. Wonder what those stats say now. So I'm in a number 2 lane, got the cruise going, just chilling. We're up to 31.7 mpg, and the number 1 lane has someone that's now slowing down 3 more vehicles, and there was a vehicle next to me. They caught up to me, they slowed down, they caught up to me, then they passed me. What are people thinking that they do all this activity like there's got to be some kind of it's like they want to interact with people with their cars. I don't know. I don't get it. Fuck me. Oh my god, my head's starting to fucking. I get this hot feeling in my head, basically for my eyes, from this half of my head up. Feels like a fever, and that's exhausting, and I'm getting that right now. If I can't get over it, I will turn the fuck around. I ain't gonna try to do some shit that I know I can't do. I mean, it sucks having to tell people, yeah, I didn't do it. Like, what can I do? You know? I can only do what I can fucking do. Oh, okay, they didn't tear it down. What the fuck were those 2 giant balls then? Because there's the tits. I think that's the San Onofre power plant. Well, it was a power plant. Now it's just a big building. Well, I don't know what they do there. I'm sure there's shit going on there right now. All that it meant, probably billions of, probably multi-billions of dollars. Hey, fuck jobs and fuck renewable energy. Fuck it. That's no good. Who should have to work for anything? It's ridiculous. Welcome. Welcome to beautiful America. Me don't want to work? No problem. Barcelona Road, yeah, it is San Onofre. San Onofre, 1 mile. Speed limit 65, check. What the fuck was that? Okay, well, I'm surprised at how great the traffic is right now. We're up to 32 miles per gallon. Doing okay. And I'm going over 70, so I'm speeding. The car behind me has been behind me, shit, 15 minutes? So they must be set at just the exact same I am. And they're just chilling. Try doing that sometime while you're driving. Go on. I always do 7 or 8 miles an hour over. Your city, your town might be different. They might be more strict. They might only allow 5. I mean, California cops and CHP, oh, now they're catching up to me. That's weird. You know, pretty much all law enforcement in California says, we'll give you 10. And they publicly stated that, too. We'll give you 10, up to 10 miles an hour over. Other than that, we're going to cite you if we catch you. And try doing that. Try going 7 to 8 miles an hour over. And just sit there. Most people can't. Most people have to just keep doing this. And watch all the cars behind you will all be in front of you. 5. Maybe 26. Hill that just shot up there. We hit a little bit of a hill. So yeah, I'm cruising at about 2,600 RPMs, 73 miles an hour. Then we lost a 1/10 of an MPG. For this 4-cylinder vehicle, I would think we'd be up around 35, 38. El Camino Real, El Camino Real, dog. Say it. Motherfucker. I don't care, motherfucker. Say it. Nice cutoff. Nice. Nice job. You fucking piece of shit. What a fucking idiot. 805 area code. Fuck off. Fucking moron. What a fucking idiot. If I didn't hit the brake, I would have hit them. They were behind a big truck. So, what the fuck are they doing? What a bunch of fucking morons. They were behind a big truck. They got in front of me and slowed down. He looked like he was in the military, too. I'm in a Marine Corps town right now. Another custom plate. Black and yellow one, too. Those cost even more money. Fucking retard, man. Fucking up my MPG like that. Motherfucker. So try that sometime. Here's what I was taught by a defensive driving coach. Bob Kalal was his name. Yellow cab. And he said, all you gotta do when someone's on your ass, don't brake check them. That's fucking crazy. Dangerous. Take your foot off the gas. They will pass you. They will pass you for sure. Okay, so now the highway changed, and I'm in the number 3 lane. And someone's passed me in the number 2 lane, and I'm still going 73 miles an hour. I guarantee you now, when I get over, I will be catching up to them. It almost always happens when I see people do that. Oh, no, I'm using number 1 lane. Okay, it became an express lane. Alright, now I'm in the number 2, and I'm probably going to have to slow down. Pacific Coast Highway, passing that. Let me take a look at my estimated time now. Almost ripped the phone out of that's not, whoops, that's not what I meant to hit. Another 2 hours, huh? Fucking A. Shit. 2.5 hours. I think Ice's house is actually closer than the Walk of Fame now. But I'm not doing that. I'm going up by Justin's area. Scout Justin Carey. Told him I was coming out today. Watch, he went up to Anaheim or some shit, or down to Anaheim, or wait, up? Over? I don't know, I get lost. I get, like, I don't know. West of LA is, well, the beach.
A slowdown and a crash on I-5 North are causing a delay. You can avoid them by going via California 73 North and I-405 North, which saves 13 minutes. If you prefer to stay on the current route, tap no thanks. In 15 miles, keep left at the fork to stay on I-5 North. Follow signs for Santa Ana. Head northwest on I-5 North.
Shit. Come on over. Come on over. Oh, God. So another crash, huh? I wonder what the stats. That's it, DJ Tizzo? Well, there you go then. DJ Tizzo. DJ Tizzo the man. I might have to piss too. That would suck. That's what I need a catheter for, man. San Juan Capistrano. Stopped. 65-mile-an-hour highway. Stopped. Zero collisions on the way up. The first time. Jesus, this is gonna suck. It sucks already. Fuck me. Fuck. MSN Racing. Pretty nice car. I don't know what those cars are called with the icon or whatever that is. The logo, I guess. Circle, 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 4 circles in a row on the back, about this wide. They're metallic, like silver looking, kind of like polished aluminum, polished steel, something, polished aluminum. I don't like any logos and shit, like my computer, the rig. The case is a Cougar Panzer, and on the bottom it's got the tinted glass on both sides, and on the bottom of the left side, as you're looking at the front, you can see the word Cougar in orange on the metal on the inside, and it's like, I don't like that. I would like to paint over that, but I don't trust that the paint would match the rest of the fucking body. So then there's that. I can't stand logos on shit. Some people like it, like all over the car and shit. And it's like, nah. I don't. This one day I saw when I was playing roller hockey out at this facility, there was a guy who used to play the semi-pro hockey, and he played on the pro league for the roller, and he was out there skating around and had these really cool looking gloves, and there was no logos of any kind on them, and I thought that was badass. I'm like, how did you do that? And he goes, oh, these are actually tests. They're just, the rep gave them to me from some company to use, see what I think. I was like, wow, that's pretty fucking awesome. I mean, hockey gloves are what, back then they were probably, for an all leather one, $200 for a pair of gloves, for the big, beefy kind. But with roller hockey, things have changed so much, and it's more about air cooling because they're not on any kind of ice, and light, the weight. Although I'm sure everything has changed with the weight. These were fucking great though. So I bought these two giant pair. They were red and white, which was like, but I couldn't pass it up. There was a closeout sale going on for something. They were cheap as hell, and I even sold one of that pair. I don't know why they were going out of business or why they were being discontinued, but the palms, hockey gloves, the palms on hockey gloves, if they're leather, they're going to go really quickly, at least back then. And they did. They went pretty quickly, which sucked. And legally, you're not supposed to be able to participate in the game when you've got holes in your gloves. For whatever reason. Injuries and, fairness or whatever. That's interesting. We just slowed down like that, and there was no collision. Huh. See, I didn't accept the first detour because I figured by the time I get up there, I think it was Temecula, by the time I get up there, the collision's probably going to be gone. I'm hoping that the navigation, how it told me to take the alternate route, hopefully if it opens up, it tells me to take the normal route. In my neck of the woods, when I was a kid, we called it route, which is also an acceptable pronunciation. Route and route are both acceptable, even though I guess they sound kind of similar, but they don't.
In 2 miles, use the right 3 lanes to take exit 85A for California 73 North toward Long Beach.
73 North. I don't remember if I've ever been on there. I tried leaving cruise control on again, and it sped up quite a bit, put the RPMs through the roof, and then now I had to slow down. So, 73 North is a toll road? Fuck. No, that ain't happening. Son of a bitch. Okay, I'm gonna have to get off here and figure out. That ain't happening. I'll just have it recalculate me. It's going to want to turn me around, though. whole road. That ain't happening.
In half a mile, use the right 3 lanes to take exit 85A for California 73 North toward Long Beach.
Is it worth it to save the few minutes that might be cleared up? Nope. Not gonna happen. All this fucking bad stream information popping up. And there's one thing I don't like about this car.
There's a slowdown on I-5 North between exits 95 and 106 that is causing a delay. You can avoid it by going via California 241 North, which saves 13 minutes. If you prefer to stay on the current route, tap no thanks.
There we go. As long as it's
head north on I-5 North.
As long as it's not a toll road. That is a nice thing about navigation and having people, know your location and sharing your information like that. That is a good thing. Very helpful, for sure. But when you don't want that happening, everybody knows where you are. Just because. Yeah, I'll skip this one too if it's a toll. It probably is. I got to pull a Seinfeld and get myself a dummy to put in the passenger seat so I can do the carpool lanes. Carpool lanes initially was a good idea, and initially it worked when people didn't abuse it. And now everybody's in the carpool lane just like everywhere else. And traffic's just as fucked up all the time. Well, there you go. What is that called? Something Made. Molly Made. Cool car. Pink and blue, I think. Very cool looking. The pink. That's weird. There's another one of those vehicles with all the circles, but it looks like absolute shit compared to the other one. When I went to get this one, man, the other one that they offered to me, fucking garbage. This is not the one I wanted either. I ended up getting this one for a few reasons. Nice job. Oh, I didn't even see his lights were on. Didn't even see. Highway Patrol just went by. I looked up and I just saw someone on my ass getting over. Number one killer of cops in the U.S., vehicle collisions. That's a great example. He could have tapped that fucking siren once. If he tapped his siren once, he probably would have created a lane for himself. Instead, he's just weaving in and out. Fucking moron. Number two killer of police in the U.S., suicide. Because they're forced to make arrests that are unjust and against constitutional rights. And they got to go through all the stresses of pissing the entire fucking city, town, city, county, and state off because their boss told them to do it. So they do violate rights all the fucking time. It's a job that it's just so hard to make sure you do it right. I mean, and now, you know, they've adopted like this kill or be killed style of policing, which doesn't really help anybody either. I don't know. It's fucked up. I wouldn't want to be a cop. I wanted to be... Holy fuck me. Oh, nice cutoff, idiot. At least get a car with some fucking balls. Wow, another one. Nice. Ah, you non-driving fucks. Anyway, policing. Oh, man. That really helped a lot. Policing is a pretty fucked up job today. It has been for a while. Like LAPD, most notorious police department in the history of the country, and they still are. They're worse than Chicago, and they're worse than New York. Trash. It's like LA.
I-5 North. Follow signs for Santa Ana.
LA used to be such a cool area. Think about all the multi-gazillionaires that live there or live close to there. And that place is a fucking shithole.
Keep left at the fork to stay on I-5 North.
What's the... Oh, okay, this is the fork. That goes wherever.
Continue for 2 miles. In 2 miles, use the right 2 lanes to take exit 95 for California 133 North toward Riverside.
133 North. Toll road. Nope. No thanks. Isn't that funny? All the faster routes are fucking toll roads. Isn't that something? You don't think that was designed by the state, do you? Does that help you? Nope. What about this? Nope. Just right in that one spot, coming right down on my eye. That's funny. Both the 2 faster ways are toll roads. How fucked up is that? I feel like fucking hell. Oh, nice earring. Ringing in my right ear.
In half a mile, use the right 2 lanes to take exit 95 for California 133 North toward Riverside.
Nope.
right 2 lanes to take exit 95.
What'd I tell you, bitch? Shut the fuck up. Jack your ass up. So if any of you that are in...
There's a 32-minute slowdown in 0.25 miles.
Well... Oh, I wonder what that was. 32-minute slowdown. Ear ringing again. Head on fucking fire. Oh my god. Sand Canyon Avenue. I've still got over 2 hours to go. Maybe I'll have a sandwich. I don't want to eat while I'm driving in this car though, but I ain't gonna stop. Unless I gotta piss, which could be coming up here.
We found a faster route via Bryan Avenue, which saves 10 minutes. If you prefer to stay on the current route, tap no thanks. Head northwest on I-5 North.
See if it's a toll road. Bet it is. I'm gonna kill this. Made in the USA. I'm gonna head out of here. Thanks for anybody who showed up. Talk to you soon. I will hit you. I'll definitely hit you when I get up there and near. Peace. God bless you. If you don't believe in God, God bless you.